2022 ended up being an absolutely horrible year for Disney and Marvel, with Marvel having its worst year yet, and Disney getting extremely bad news such as this. Disney lost $123 billion in market value in 2022 as shares dropped 44%. Worst year since 1974. So we all see exactly what's happening here, because this also happened to be the wokest year yet for Disney and the wokest year yet for Marvel. And it looks like at least some people are starting to wake up and smell the coffee, because now we have Kevin Feige, who is flat out admitting that this is what is happening. Kevin Feige admits that if Marvel Studios doesn't entertain first, their social messaging will fall on deaf ears. And this is exactly what we have seen happen over this past year, with more and more people becoming apathetic towards the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then also going more and more woke. Feige's admission came during an appearance on the Movie Business podcast with host Jason Squire, who asked him what the secret to Marvel Studios' success is. He then detailed, and I guess to distill it down of what lessons are learned, is to entertain the audience at every turn, which of course has been thrown completely to the wayside with Phase 4 when it came to Marvel. And we saw that happening with them bringing all sorts of absolutely extremely woke individuals into Marvel Studios to continue to push all of these ridiculous woke messages, identity politics, and everything else. And we saw what happened because they did that. Feige elaborated. Frank Capra has a quote that our co-president Luis Despacito quotes often, which is basically to distill down to entertain first, which is exactly what we've been telling them for years. We've been telling Disney, Marvel, Hollywood in general this for years now. At this point, you have to entertain, you have to tell good stories, which is why that is a priority for us at EpicVerse. If you don't tell good stories, then you won't find success, which is why that is the most important thing for us and what we are doing at EpicVerse Studios. Entertaining, telling good stories, and respecting our fans. You can have as many beautiful messages and beautiful life theories and beautiful thematics that you want to put into the world, that all of us do and all of our filmmakers do, but if you're not entertaining first, it will fall on deaf ears. And of course, the problem with this is that their ideas of what are beautiful life theories, beautiful thematics, are continually becoming more and more woke ideological things. They aren't universal messages, timeless messages, things that make things like Lord of the Rings great, which have messages in them, which have these life theories and beautiful themes that can be appreciated by everyone, no matter what time period it is and no matter where they're from. But that isn't what Marvel is focusing on anymore. That is not what Hollywood is focused on anymore. They're focused so much on a very specific ideology, a very specific message that they want to push into the world. While Feige admits and claims that the main lesson the company has learned is to entertain the audience at every turn, and if you don't do so, their social indoctrination efforts will fail, the company's actions over recent years indicate that they are much more interested than pushing their social indoctrination efforts and antagonizing audiences rather than entertaining. She-Hulk attorney-at-law actress Tatiana Maslany admitted to even exist as She-Hulk is like an FU. It's very clear that Marvel is trying to pander to a very specific group of people, and those are not people like you and me. They're not normal people that they're trying to pander to. So with that being said, let me know what you think about everything that is happening to Marvel Studios right now, and the fact that Kevin Feige is starting to kind of wake up to see what is actually going on. Now, does that mean that Marvel's actually going to change from doing these things, from pushing woke messages? I don't think so, but it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.